evening with your CIG TV News Update. I'm Donna Bush. First, highlights of Friday night's annual police fundraising gala, which drew hundreds of people this year. Every year, the event is held to raise funds for the Police Welfare Fund, which assists officers with various needs. Now, the evening was elegantly organized by the Police Welfare Committee, headed up by Officer Winsome Pendergast, and supporters including Pinnacle. Now, CIG TV cameras spoke with Premier, the Honourable Alden McLaughlin. He gave us his thoughts on the event.
Well, I'm delighted to be here, both as Premier but also as the Minister who has responsibility for the police budget. So I'm always very happy when they do fundraising events. You know, the police get a lot of criticism, but they do a tremendous job with very difficult circumstances and in recent times with less resources than any of us would have liked. And so I think that those who have done outstandingly well, it is important that we come and we honor them.
Many RCIPS officers were recognized for their hard work and dedication at the gala, including Police Officer of the Year, Edward Tilling Miller, who we spoke to before the event.
I work on the neighbour department, and that's my love and joy, and obviously what I do in the schools is paramount and it's important to the Cayman Islands. They're the kids of the future, and I love being with them, making sure that they get the right education and that everything's in line and the respect for the police is there as well.
And only here on CIG TV will you get to see the entire gala. It begins airing Tuesday, May 13th at 8 o'clock at night. Now to a follow-up on a story we told you about last Monday. According to the Ministry and Department of Environment, Earth Day this year was so good that they decided to celebrate it a little while longer. On Friday, May 2nd, all civil servants were invited to purchase Help Protect Our Paradise t-shirts in support of the National Trust's environmental and historical conservation efforts. Civil servants who supported the cause all dressed up for a group photo on the steps of the Government Administration Building. And later that afternoon, Ministry and Department staff went to the Georgetown Bacadere to plant red mangrove buds in the cool, clear water, as well as to plant coconut and sea grape trees in the area. DOE Director Mrs. Gina Ebanks-Petrie said it's about setting an example and inspiring all of us to better appreciate, preserve, and protect our natural surroundings as a legacy for our children, grandchildren, and all future generations to enjoy the natural beauty of our islands. She further explained that the particular bit of coastline chosen for the mangrove planting is owned by government. The area was dredged and filled many years ago and now has been eroded by the waves. It was decided to attempt to stop or slow down the erosion by planting the buds, which hopefully will grow to recreate the fringing mangrove habitat that occurred naturally in this area. Now, Mr. John Larris, manager of the Queen Elizabeth Botanic Park, donated most of the plants, and Mark Bothwell, acting general manager of the Recreation, Cemetery and Parks Unit, took his team with him to help dig the holes for the plants. Minister of Environment, Mr. Wayne Panton, Governor Helen Kilpatrick, and Deputy Governor Franz Manderson all participated in the planting. In sports news this evening, those who attended a swim meet between John Gray and Clifton Hunter High Schools recently described the atmosphere as electrifying. The two schools' swim teams faced off in a friendly swim meet organized by staff from the Department of Sports. The children, volunteers, teachers, and parents were all very excited to see the competition, since the last time such an event happened was around 10 years ago. Director of the Sports Department, Colin Anglin, tells us there's already talks about next year's swim meet, which will include as many public and private schools as possible for another exciting round of inter-school competition. Clifton Hunter won the meet, beating John Gray High 696 to 648 points. That's 696 to 648 points. Well, finally, remember to turn your radios to Radio Cayman's Talk Today show. That's weekdays from 12:15 with host Sterling Dwayne Ebanks. And remember, you can watch the CIG TV News Update rebroadcast throughout the night here on CIG TV, or go to the Cayman Islands Government's Facebook page and our YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush. As always, thanks for watching today's CIG TV News Update. Have a great night. I'm inviting you to join us again tomorrow evening. Until then, bye-bye for now.